Hey guys, I got a 2008 Toyota Highlander. This is the base trim, but it does have the V6. In this generation, the 4-cylinder engine was also available. That was a 2.7, 182 horsepower 4-cylinder engine, but this one is the V6, the 2GRFE, the 3.5. Puts out 268 horsepower on this one. We're going to try to do a quick review, test drive, and everything. It does have the keyless system. This one's in pretty good shape. It's 2008 model. Made in Japan. It's pretty strong built. If you can sit inside, you'll see the seats are very comfortable. Soft cloth material, very comfortable. Nice one. I'm going to start it up. February time, but it's kind of hot in here in Florida. 80 degrees. Starts right up. This one has fairly low miles for the year. 88,748 miles. This belongs to a friend of mine. He purchased it 2 years ago with only 40,000 miles, though. It was owned by an old lady. Got it from Daytona Beach, Florida. So on the bottom, we got some rust on there, but it's not bad at all, actually. You got some soft material, soft padded material here, but everything else is hard. It's hard, but it's well put together. So this is mostly utilitarian, so it's durable. The plastics that are used is very high quality materials. So Toyota, back in the day, they did a pretty good job. This is also hard, but as you can see, everything fit and finishes immaculate. You will not find any misaligned panels or anything like that. You got a nice cubby holder here. Please excuse the mess. It's a bottle holder right there. Some cubby holder there. You got an auto driver's up and down window. The other ones are not that way. Power door lock. Change holder right there. Power mirror control. You got some unmarked buttons here. This means that this is not the high up trims. That's additional features that are available on those trims. So as you come over here, this one does not have the backup camera, because when you go up on the trim, this little screen will turn into a backup camera. Backup camera was available in the 2008, but only in the higher trim levels, as I said. Also, this one doesn't have the radio controls, which is available in the higher trims. Got the cruise control, got everything in it. This got the aux system on the radio. It's this regular CD changer, Toyota sound system, 6-speaker. You can 12-volt power outlet right there. You got one right here. Got a snow mode right here. It's gonna make the transmission start off in a second gear. Makes it less likely to do a wheel spin. Got a little bit storage right there, storage cubby right there on both sides. Dual cup holders right here. Open this one up, you got two more right here, so that's very efficient. If you have a big family, it's good to do that. Have cup holders everywhere. You got a nice cubby up here. As you can see, the seats are folded down. So this trim did come with the 7-passenger Model 2, but this one does not have it though. That's an option actually. So you do have the seats folded down. You have decent room to move a lot of stuff. You can put in here and move everything. Once these seats are up, you do have plenty of room for anybody who's 6 feet tall. You got some rear climate control vents in the back too. So my friend has owned this for 2 years. He bought it with 40,000 miles. Put a lot of miles on the car. Put 48,000 miles on the car. Just had to do a right wheel bearing, driver's side wheel bearing. That's about it. And everything else, he's been doing oil changes and maintaining the car appropriately. So we're gonna step outside. I will show you the engine real quick. Pop the hood. Engine is idling very, very quietly. Brakes have been done on the car too. I forgot to mention that. It does need some headlight restoration kit going. It's kind of fogged up there. It's the only problem that I noticed with the car at nighttime. A little bit difficult to see. As you can see, the 2GRFE 3.5 V6 is purring away with no problems at all. As you can see, some slight rust spots. Right on the hose though, the hose clamps are a little bit rusted. On top of the starter, you can see a little bit of a rust formation, but it's nothing you can see right there. This is a characteristics of a car that's driven up north or on the beach side. This one was, its whole life has been in Florida, Daytona Beach, Florida. The guy lived right off the ocean, so not too far away from the ocean, so you do have a little bit of rust, but compared to other cars, this is very, very good. This very low amounts of rust compared to other American makes or anything that's in that same situation. So this tells you that Toyota makes their cars in a very strong build quality, so it's less prone to rust. I'm gonna unlock the car so I can pop the trunk. As you can see, the back looks pretty good too, very good shape. Everything feels well put together. Got a nice storage compartment right here. Easy to change the bulbs. You got a couple of cup holders in the back. This does not have the third row, but they still kept the cup holders because that tells you that's an option. A very, very decent storage space on the car. As you can see right here, there was some rust up here too, so they did this right here. I think that's what he told me about this here. They had to do that, but my friend lives in Tampa right now, so that's not, the beaches are really far away, so Tampa is a little bit away from the beach, so that means that it's gonna less likely to be rusted out. The beach, you know, the rust is gonna be more prominent if you live on one of the beach cities, like Daytona Beach or Miami Beach or St. Pete Beach. Like any city that's on, any coastal city would be a problem. If you live in St. Pete, you won't have a problem, but if you live in St. Pete Beach, Madeira Beach, you're gonna have a problem. Okay, enough said, let's take a test drive. The transmission, engine, everything is original, obviously. Works really well. Engine has very decent power. If you're not careful, the wheel is gonna spin though, so you gotta be very careful. Baby the throttle. Steering is smooth. Excellent pickup. .268 horsepower engine. Seems like it's giving the same amount of power like it did back in 2008. So that tells you how strong the tolerance of these engines that Toyota make is. So that's really good thing. Sometimes you can feel the car, you know, after years, the car will feel old. It's not the case with this one here. It only has 88,000 miles, but if you consider, you know, it's 2008 model, so that's 12, 13 years old. You know, it's getting up there in the years though. So if you consider the years, you know, a car should be able to feel its age. But Toyotas, they seem to hold through because they're very well built. So I love about that. You know, I love that. I have the new Camry, the 2020. I feel like the interior, this one also has hard touch plastics, but it's a little bit better built. I feel like the choice of the quality of plastics are superior to the ones that are in the new ones. Obviously they're trying to save money for the new ones because they have all of the safety advances and very technologically advanced engines and transmissions, and totally influxed with computerized controls and everything. As you can see, going over bumps is a breeze. You know, the suspension soaks up everything in an appropriate manner. You won't feel like this is an old car. You can drive it for another 15-20 years easily. So my friend plans to drive over 200,000 miles on the car. You know, he's very happy with the purchase. Got a pretty decent deal. That's nice. Everything is easy to do in the car. Oil changes, transmission fluid changes, brakes. It's a good one. Air conditioning blows ice cold. Heater blow works very well too. Cooling system is original also. Starter, alternator, everything original. It's a good thing. Definitely would burn some tires. It did a little bit of a chirp on the tire that tells you how much torque and power this V6 engine has, despite its age. The 2G RFE, one of the best engines Toyota made. Yeah. Nice car. Transmission shifts very smooth, no problems at all. This concludes the video. If you guys have any questions, any comments, please comment below, like, subscribe. Stay tuned for more upcoming videos about automotive, about how to do stuff, a couple of things. If you have any suggestions, please comment below. I'll make a video. Any suggestions for any cars, just comment below. I got you. Thank you guys. Have a good one. Achoo!